Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're checking out a new group for the channel, which that group is called Man with a Mission, and the song is called Raise Your Flag. This is the first take version of it. This popped up on my timeline, so it's gonna be one of those random videos I do. They wear a bunch of wolf heads, and that looked interesting to me. So just reading off of this short description, it's a rock band featuring 5 ultimate life forms. It's the opening theme to the first season of the TV anime series Mobile Suit Gundam Iron-Blooded Orphans. Anyway, let's go ahead and check these guys out and see what they got. Nice.
ワンウィズミッションです。昔の楽曲ですが、皆様にファーストテイクお届けしたいと思います。いきます。
So in the mask, is there like a hole there that they're singing out of? Cool guitar. Good voice too.
Taking the ship or not depends on your intention. To be the soldier or a bystander.
They harmonize really well with their voices too. That's an interesting Jaguar that guitar player has. And I noticed there's an interesting contraption on his low E string. I just noticed the tongue sticking out of that wolf's mouth there. It's such a nice big sound with everyone all together. That DJ adds a lot to the background of everything that's happening. That's a good drummer too. Yeah, that singer was doing a lot of work, so I would be huffing and puffing as well. I couldn't help but stare at that guitar for a little bit. I'm a guitar player, so I tend to stare at guitars every now and then when they come up in videos. So that person was playing a Fender Jaguar. You know, it could be a number of things. It could be a custom order that that they did, or it could be something that was modded by him or a guitar tech, because Jaguars don't usually come in the configuration that that guitar player has. They typically have Jaguar pickups, which are like single coil pickups. I'm gonna get a little nerdy on the guitar stuff here for a second, but I'll try to alter my terminology so that those that don't know guitars can kind of still follow along. But basically, like, the pickups are the magnets in your guitar, and it's what determines what sort of sound comes out of your guitar depending on your switch position. Switch position will change pickups from the neck over to the bridge, basically going from a warmer sound to a brighter sound. Those pickups that are in that are not what you would typically find in a Jaguar. So he had a P90 in the neck, and it looked like a humbucker in the bridge. It's just an interesting choice, because Jaguars have a neat little body style, so sometimes guitar players will pick a Jaguar because of the body shape, but in particular, Jaguars have a more narrow nut width on the upper part of the guitar. What that basically translates to is it's easier to wrap your hand around, and some people have smaller hands, so it works well for them, but it's one of the other distinct features of that guitar that you won't find on many others. Now, the one thing that was on that person's guitar, which I mentioned earlier, on the tuner on the back of that, on the guitar head there, I don't know what it was, but if I had to guess, probably has like a lever on it or something. It would take him from a standard low E tuning to perhaps maybe a drop D tuning. I don't think many musicians have a big issue with tuning their guitar in between songs, but if you're doing it mid-song, that could provide a problem. I've just never seen it like that before, and so that was kind of a fun thing for me to kind of chew on. But yeah, the song was really cool. It had a rock vibe to it, and I would say it also has a punk vibe to it as well. I did not expect to see a DJ. I was also kind of surprised to see that second guitar player in there, because they didn't show him for a little while until he started doing some of the tapping. And I really appreciate, you know, seeing the guitar the way it is. It gives me the idea that they think about their sound and they experiment with it, or they're at least curious at like what their instruments do and why they do those things. So it tells me that they are constantly looking to see what sort of sounds they can make out there and to explore. We got a number of bands that, you know, wear masks and stuff like that, and there's a bit of theatricality to it, but I haven't seen it quite done like this. I haven't seen a bunch of wolf heads yet on a band. That's cool that they found a way to do that, but do it differently and have their own flavor to it. But yeah, definitely on board. Feel free to let me know what other songs from this band to check out, because I'm definitely interested. I hope you guys enjoyed the reaction, but that's it for me, and I'll see you next time.